Hey guys, Ryan here again with GlassPoint. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the webinar. We're really excited to have you schedule an appointment with us. Obviously, that's the next step as we discuss in the webinar, but before we do that, I want to go over a couple of things. I want to go back over through the what you're getting with the GlassPoint program and a few requirements that we have for you to consider before you schedule the call. Okay, so the first things I want to go over is what you get with GlassPoint. All right, now as we discussed in the webinar, we provide professional equipment to all of our trainees. Okay, so we have the range of equipment starting from very good all the way up to the best on the market, depending on which program you go with. Either set of equipment will allow you to provide professional, industry standard repairs, so that you can be a professional rock chip repair technician right out of the gate. Okay, the next thing you get with GlassPoint obviously is the technical training. We are going to teach you how to do rock chip repairs. So this is a skill it's not very difficult to learn. You can learn it in a few days of practice, but there is a standard that you'll need to acquire, you'll need to get to in order to be able to provide professional repairs for your customers. Okay, and the insurance companies, your actual customers who you'll be billing, they expect a certain level of professional repair. So, and we'll obviously teach you how to get to that level very quickly. We're also going to guide you through establishing your business. Okay, so like we discussed in the webinar, this is not a job, this is a business. You are setting up your own entity and your own business that you'll collect the profits from. So there will be some requirements as far as setting up your business license, getting your entity set up. There are options for business insurance if that's something you decide you want, and we'll show you how to do everything as far as that goes. The next thing is guidance through getting set up with the insurance companies. Now, there are some tips and tricks that make this much easier than it seems, but you're going to get set up with every single insurance company so that you can bill them and get paid by them directly. Okay. The next thing we're going to provide is our actual business models. Now, this is where the magic of GlassPoint really comes in, because you can go out and you can get a kit. You can learn how to do rock chips, through practice, maybe through YouTube, however you want to do it. But really, GlassPoint provides you with a guide, a path to be able to make money and actually get customers. Okay, so we're going to show you all the different ways that we've been successful with getting customers and how we've grown our business to do nearly $1 million in a year. Okay. Now, we're also going to teach you how to talk to your customers when they do come and approach your business. We're going to tell you how to explain rock chip repair without sounding like a cheesy salesman. You want to be able to explain it in a way that makes sense so that people understand that they're getting a repair done to save them from having to replace their entire windshield. And we'll teach you exactly how we do that as well. And then we're also going to give you the software that we discussed so that you can actually process the insurance claims. So it's not you're not having to fill out paperwork there on the spot. You're going to be able to use the app to process the insurance claims right there with the customer on the spot. So the customer can come in, they can you can set up your the call with the insurance company, you can fix the windshield and have them out and be completely done with the process right there. You don't have to come home at night and do hours of paperwork to get paid by the insurance companies. And then last but not least, you're going to get lifetime coaching and support from us directly. Okay, so you're going to be working with us. You're going to be when you call in or you text in or you post in the forums, we're the ones that are going to be responding. You're not going to be talking to some call center from across the world. You're going to be working with us directly. Okay, and you're going to. With that being said, we work very close with everybody that joins GlassPoint, and we provide very personal attention to them. So this is a very unique opportunity to be able to work with somebody that's been successful in the business, and we'll show you step by step how to do it. Okay, so you can join literally the hundreds of other people that have done GlassPoint and become successful, and start your very own rock chip repair business. Okay, so with that being said, we do want to go over a couple of things before you schedule the call. Okay. So, number one, you need to be ready and willing to start your own business. Okay, this is not a job. This is not a multi-level scheme where you're signing up underneath somebody. This is literally you starting your own windshield repair business, and we're going to show you how to do that, but you are going to have to take the steps to set up your business. Okay. Number two, you need to have discussed this with your spouse. Okay, this is something. Needs to be a decision you guys have decided together. Obviously, if you have a spouse, but this is a big decision, starting a new business and going down a new path in your life, a new career path. And so this needs to be something that you've previously discussed and determined that this is what you want to do. Okay. Number three, you're motivated to be making at least $50,000 a year, and actually a lot more than that, generally speaking, but $50,000 kind of being the base. And then if you decide you want to bring on employees and grow your business and make over six figures, you also need to be in a position where you're willing to do what it takes to build a real business. Okay. You're also in a position to acquire your tools and training. All right, this is not $99 for professional equipment and coaching and direct support and help and people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to school to be able to make $50,000 to $100,000 a year. So you need to be in a position where you can acquire your tools and your training. Okay, so like we said before, this is not a job opportunity. This is an opportunity to build and grow your own business, which of course takes some investment and some risk on your part. Okay. You also need to be very coachable and ready to learn something new. Okay. If you're coming into this as a hothead, kind of cocky person that can't be taught something new, we'd prefer that you don't schedule the call, just because it's not really a good relationship there. We want to be able to work closely with you, but if you're not willing to be coachable and learn the things that we teach, it's going to make for a very difficult situation there. And then, of course, you need to be physically able to do the job. This is not a high-demand job as far as the physical labor goes. It's very simple, but you do need to at least be able to do the very, very basic, the minimum of repairing windshields. So if that is the case, if you feel like you are ready to start your business and you're ready to join our success team, we want to have you. Go ahead and click the button below this video, and that will take you to a page that will schedule an appointment. Now, we are very limited on our calls. We have it's only us. Like I said, you're working directly with us, and so we only have so much time in the day. So please be respectful when you do schedule a call, and expect to take the time to go through that call. So we'll go on the call. We'll go through the different programs that we offer. We'll go through the different tools and the level of tools that you'll be getting, and we'll go through all the programs and make sure that you're comfortable with joining the success team. So if that's the case, go ahead and click the button below, schedule your appointment, go through the steps, and make sure that you get an email reminder that you scheduled your appointment. If you don't get the email reminder, that means you didn't quite finish the process. So make sure you go back and finish the process. The other thing to be aware of is make sure that you are using the phone number that you put in, the phone number that you've been using to text us back and forth, so that we know who it is and that we can connect that with you in our system. So, and also make sure, double check the phone number for any typos. Make sure that the number is correct. We've had a few people schedule calls with the wrong phone number, and then we're unable to reach them. So make sure you do that. But anyways, I'm very much looking forward to our call. Click the button below, and we'll talk to you then. Thanks. Bye.